that coffee ready. Let's see what it tells people I'm on here. Well, that's good today. Okay. Mickey D's, Chuck E. Cheese. Mama, please. It's good. Okay. My coffee is good today, kids. I'm very impressed. Shit. Go over there. Hi, everybody. What's going on? It is 50 plus live. Means some hash browns. Look at these. There's day 10, my COVID journey. I think I'm getting better. Actually, my stamina is happening. That's getting better. So I'm happy about that. Did it tell you about anything? It told people. Okay. I'm shocked. It's decided to tell people today. These hash browns aren't that good. This coffee is. Yeah, I'm getting better. Better and better. Better and better and better. Better. Get back on to. Let me get back to you guys. YouTube did some stuff. Oh my God, there you guys are. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm almost 40. Can I come in? I'm almost 40. Can I come in? Oh my God, Sarah, that's funny. All are welcome. LJ, they said you're the hell high. I am, folks. Very good, coach. Lag it up. Hi, Miss Judy. Hello, Jay's fan. Sarah, I've missed you. When you posted that thing, oh my God, of Willow telling Homegirl to shut up. You said that's what Max does to Jackson. I laughed over and over and over again. Oh my God. I've been stuck in this God-forsaken house for 10 days, a little longer than that. I'm over it. I don't give a shit about my garden no more. I don't give a shit about my room or my bathroom or my kitchen. I want to see something else. So, of course, it's raining today in Los Angeles. It never fucking rains in Los Angeles. It's actually raining. Come on in, the water's fine. That's why I always say that. Yes, all the time. I can't believe it. Jackson never shuts up. That's hilarious. That just makes me laugh. I'm just like, cheese and crackers. I am ready for some other scenery. I've tested negative. So, and my stamina is finally, yesterday was my first day. I only took one nap. And I washed my hair this morning. Oh, I haven't put anything in it. It's just right now, it's drying. It feels delicious. I know I got notified today. Hi, Angela Burris. Oh, the garden's happy. I'm just kidding. The garden's I'm happy it's raining. You know, I wanted to rain in LA, but now the planes are flying over my house. That's how they take off the opposite direction when it rains, which bugs the crap out of me. So I live near Los Angeles International Airport, or as we call it, LAX. My cough is still kind of there, and that's what's the most annoying thing. Besides my collaborators who don't care, give a shit that I have COVID, that I'm getting over COVID. I found out yesterday, many of them were very much like, you have COVID? I'm sorry, but I do need this by next Friday. And I was like, it may not happen by next Friday. James Lott Jr. is going to do what he's going to do to take care of his health first. So everything else can wait, or I will have to wait until I am ready to do it. So they can all kiss my grits. These people don't give a shit anymore about me. They're like, okay, we're done now. James look better. He sound better. They're like, done. I had no idea last night. I ordered some cough medicine that didn't come. So last night I was coughing up lungs last night. I was fucking tired. Oh my God. I'm like, this is crazy. Today I'm doing much better today. But it was just like, it was crazy talk. It was all crazy. And a little bit of sinus stuff. I just took a shower, so it broke a little bit. I can tell I'm getting better. It's just these people get on my nerves. But I got a lot of work done yesterday. Very proud of myself. drink some McCavick. Oh, girl, I just had hash brown, my Whataburger spicy ketchup that Sarah got me. I use this stuff all the time, girl. I pour it on everything. I pour it on everything. I'm finishing up this hash brown and put on the hash brown. I love it. I love that ketchup. I do. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. It's my tummy. I've done that too, girl. I've done everything. Trust me, I've done it all. Here's the thing. This chemo beauty. I don't have a lot of mucus. That's the problem. There's nothing in my chest. So thank you, Jesus. That's like when it gets to your chest, you're screwed. So it didn't go to my chest. It's just like a little bit. It's just up here, and it's like the back of my throat. And so I gargle with warm salt water. I do all that stuff. It's fucked up. Sometimes that shit don't work. I have throat coat teas and all that stuff. And sometimes you just don't. Sometimes it just when your body wants to cough, it's gonna cough. But I was like, I said, I don't have any mucus. I don't have any mucus. Like I just don't have any stuff. I don't have it. I lucked out on some. It's just more annoyance than anything else. So it's kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy. So I'm working it out, kids. This is my Voss water with lemon. I just took a pill. I'm gonna take some vitamin C gummies. Oh, somebody's asking about that. Let me show you my gummies that I take. I take my VitaFusion Power C gummies. I'll take some right now. I just ate. They look like little orange pieces. So, but I think it's why I didn't get super sick. And I think it's why I'm getting better because I believe in natural remedies for everything. I sure do. It's like my hair is luxurious right now. I've only watched it twice since I got sick. I don't want to do too much. My hair all crazy. But we're getting there. So I rest when I need to rest and work. But yesterday I did a lot of work where I actually stopped myself. It's like, James, it's enough. Go to bed. And I slept like a baby last night. A baby. So I got to chew these things. I realized I put them on, like, oh my God, I keep chewing. I'm chewing forever. Excuse me. Sorry for you listeners at home. Well, MSR for you. Put that down. Okay, let me drink some water to really wash them down. So get a nice hot shower. Had some hash browns. Still no dairy because I'm adding nothing to this. You know, I miss my cheese. Miss my milk. I'm going to share with you guys. Hey, sis. You guys are going to be the first. Yes, I cried. I wet the bed. I went, wah! Yes, I did. What's funny, Jay's fan, is I used to wet the bed. I actually do an episode of my show, It's a Lot. I released it to the public. It was a really big hit. I admitted that I used to wet the bed since I was around 10 years old, 11 years old. I talked about that. I used to be really ashamed by that. And I'm like, I mean, Sarah Silverman talked about it. I'm like, I'm not going to be ashamed of my life. I used to wet the bed. I was a bed wetter. Not anymore, obviously, but I was back then. I am writing 2 books at the same time right now, actually. I'm writing a book on entrepreneurship. I'm writing a book on organizing at the same time. Actually, we'll do the same time. We'll get them out. I'm gonna get them out early next year, both of them. I'm proud of you for staying up there while you're healing. Yes, I'm working. I said I'm a babe. I don't like being sick, but I take care of myself. I'm not a person who's like, because I don't get sick very often. I'm not a sickly person. I may be fat and all those stuff, but I'm not sickly. I don't get sick. I don't just myself, but I know what to do As soon as I feel something, I attack it right away with natural and unnatural stuff all at the same time. But I don't like being, I'm too busy. I don't have time to be sick. But when I'm sick, I know you have to stop so you get better and go back to being, the way you were before. You can't just not stop. You have to stop. And luckily, I do have I make jokes. I have a comfortable place. I'm just tired of looking at it. But I have to take care of myself. But some folks are ready for me to get back to work, and I'm like, trust me, I'm ready to get back to work too. The selfish people out there don't give a fuck. But I'm trying to get back. I'm trying. I'm taking my time, and I'm a Taurus, so my hooves are in. The hooves will not move until I'm ready to move the hooves. I'm gonna share with you guys, because you guys are my family here. The first, I finally set the dates. I'll be doing flyers soon and all this. Dates and of the new events in January and February. So I'm just gonna read them out to you, but there'll be some announcements soon. But I want to share with you guys, because some of you guys come to my events and stuff. So January 7th, which is a Saturday, it's my next class. So if you're taking my classes, save the dates. This one's on how to feel confident on camera. I'm going to teach you the James Lott Jr. way of how to feel confident on camera. So this goes in line with my other classes of how to write audio dramas and stuff, how to go live, how to promote yourself. It's the same track. So now I'm going to show you how to feel confident. People ask me to do this class. I will give you some tips and techniques, and also going to tell you some little fun stuff that I have, done about that. So yeah, so how to feel confident. It's January 7th, how to feel confident. January 13th, Friday, will be our happy hour. We're going to at least do it at least once a month. And it's going to be wonderful. January 21st will be our 5th private soap Zoom. I feel like just once a month, we'll just do one once a month. I mean, people love them, and they're usually very popular, so do that. And then I'm working on something on the 28th, the last weekend, on yourself as a business and a brand. I'm kind of working on that one with a friend of mine. I'm going to double check with him, he's available, and so that's January. Then in February, I'm going to run my class again on how to promote yourself the JLJ way. I always run my classes twice, so it's time to run that one a second time. So that'll be on February 4th. And then you guys in here help me put this together. On February 14th, it's going to be JLJ's Aquarius/Valentine's Zoom party. So all the Aquariuses, everybody, just something special for you guys. Anybody has a birthday comes, I'm gonna have a present for you. You automatically get a present. If it's your birthday, if you're Aquarius and you're in February, you will get a present from me, and I will reveal the present on air. But it'll be me, and I think Flobo's gonna join me, so I gotta talk to him too. But I will have it for sure. A little Valentine's Day. We're gonna have some fun, play some games, tell stories. It'll be a lot of fun. And February 25th will be another private Zoom. So I don't know if I'm gonna do another for February, because February's a shorter month. I actually want to do something African American related in February, so I've decided. So I may add something in there. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about doing something. I have some ideas, so I've decided yet with that. And also, the Aquarius Valentine thing, I think, will take the place of the happy hour that month. But I'll talk to you guys in February or January and see if that's something. If you want a separate happy hour, we can do that also. But I always talk to you guys. So these are all, but you'll remember all this stuff. I'm just letting you guys know first. You guys are hearing it first. But I will be doing some, the flyers will be coming out soon and all this stuff. I'm working on that next. I have it all written down here. But a couple of events may be added, but just get ready. Starting January 7th, we'll have stuff happening. So I'll be releasing that content soon. So again, because I'm like February is almost here. It's almost here, kids. Yes, Tracy, you're absolutely correct. People don't always know Yeah, I know, Chandra. There's a lot of you guys that we found out that week have birthdays. So we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. But anybody has a birthday, you'll get a present from me, a very unique present from me. So, but we'll reveal it on air. So I'll have a whole. We'll work it out. The Valentine happy hour. I know. Well, I know, but the whole thing was the Aquarius thing because I had to figure out how to combine the Aquarius Valentine thing. It is during the week. It'll be during happy hour, kind of GH fan. So it'll be kind of that. But some folks will be like, I don't know. Some folks have relationships. I don't have one. So some folks may not be able to make it on the 14th. I have friends who have plans on the 14th. I don't have a man or nothing, so nothing happening for me. So they may want something separate, so it's up to them. I'll let them decide that. Good morning, Maria Gonzalez. Good morning, happy Friday. So again, I always come talk to you guys. I'll do a poll, and you guys can tell me yourselves what you can do. But yeah, I don't know yet. But anyway, I needed to look at the dates and figure stuff out. So I got the dates down. I'm waiting for my new calendar to come because I have this one. It's at December. It's done. So I'm waiting for the new one to come for the year. And I'm waiting for my new day planner to come. That hasn't come yet either. I ordered all that stuff. And I'm waiting for them to come. So I'm just waiting for them to come. And I can start filling that stuff in. If you ever had a man find a way to avoid Holly do the show, see, Flobo Boys comes in here, decides he's gonna run his mouth already. Oh, okay. Okay. He's gonna run his mouth. Well, Flobo Boys had once promised me to show me a good Valentine's Day, and he has not done that yet. So talk to him. But good morning, everybody. It's Friday tomorrow. Speaking of events, tomorrow's a Teriah one. And so there's still time to sign up. I will send the links tonight. I always wait till the nighttime the day before because people still sign up sometimes last minute. And if you sign up tomorrow morning, you can too. I'm not gonna say you can't go, like hello. But it's $15. Sign up. Come on, let's have some fun. Have a good time. And then in 2 weeks, in a week, I'm doing the Sean Kanan thing. I know Flobo's not right at all. I know he's mean. He's always mean to me. I don't know why he's mean to me. He's always mean. I don't have a relationship. I don't want one. You go on, sis. You go, girl. I want one. I do. It's not happening for me at all. So I'll do the Sean Kanan event. So if you're in Los Angeles, December 10th, come on over, baby. Come on. My voice still isn't in yet. It's that back in the throat thing. It's still like it's not in yet. See, it's still not in yet. And then on the 16th is our happy hour, and the 17th is our last soap Zoom, and then Flobo and I on the 1st, our goal setting fun New Year's thing. I'm gonna remember I told you I think your man's cute, Sarah. You don't think your man's cute. You better hold on to your man, girl. You better hold on. Ain't nothing out here going on. Well, Judy, I know what you're going through. You're coming out of something, so I know your story. It's so weird. I actually know all your stories just about in here. Yeah, but every single one. Well, that part's true too, Chandra. That part's true. That part's true. I mean, I know. I mean, yeah, you don't want the wrong one. I mean, trust me. I probably no. Well, in the old days I could, not anymore. Take him. Oh my God, Sarah, you're hilarious. Oh my God, you are hilarious. The single life. Go on, Cameo. I've lived a single. But I'm like, I want candy every time you talk. Even when you walk, it comes over me. So I do Cameo's greatest hits. So I get into word up. Everybody say that word. Back, forth. But that's very true. That's very true. Well, Sarah, it's that whole thing. The grass is always greener, right? It's like there are those of us who want one who can't get one, and there are those of us who are in one are like, it's fine. It's that whole thing. But I'm sure, Sarah, you love your mans. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm sure he loves you too. You probably make sure to laugh at least, right? At the very least. Stuff. So wait, over there in Texas. Your story's a bad Lifetime movie. Okay, well, my story is like several movies, all kinds of stuff. That I used to love Cameo. I always thought it was funny that back in the 70s was like 10,000 of them, and then in the 80s only 4 of them, 3 of them. I brighten your day, thank you. I will take that. I brighten your day. See, Flobo, I brighten their day. That's what I do. That's good. So that's what we do. But Flobo, I mean, Flobo's here. So Flobo, are you available the 14th at night? He may not be because he's a DJ. So he may not be available. So I'll talk to him about that, about the 14th of February. That could be, he could be spinning somewhere for somebody's Valentine party or something. But I'll talk to him about that one. That's one of his favorite holidays. So but yeah, so we got events coming. I never said you didn't. And I just was saying that. I mean, that's right, you never said you didn't. I didn't, but I just was just, calling you out for some reason. Go, James. See how easy it works, Flobo? I get to turn on you all of a sudden. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning. Don't turn on Flobo. Flobo's fine. Actually, he's very nice to me most of the time. I can't even be mean to Flobo. I mean, it's easy to be mean to Flobo, but he's actually nice to me. So everybody change the channel to love. Everybody give Flobo love. He puts up with my craziness, my old ass craziness. Juice. I like it. Well, I was freed. I don't know anymore. Oh my God. Just like a man. Make you work for it. And so I kept my voice. I want to sing to you. I love singing to you guys. I can't get it out this morning. It's like this weird, this little sinus stuff. It's funny how I have to get to work this whole thing to sing. That's what's so crazy. Yes, we love Flobo. We love Flobo. Just he's doing his thing. And Flobo, and we gotta be proud of Flobo, you guys, because Chandra knows this, because Chandra's out there. Everybody gives Chandra some props because she is out there and she is doing videos. Very proud of you, Chandra. She took my classes. She's doing videos. She's doing it. We know it's not easy. Flobo did a video recently. He went back live. She hasn't done it in a long time. And Flobo, this was not what he wanted. I mean, Flobo and I both did not. We fell into this part of the business. I'll tell you that. This was not a dream of mine at all, and I know it wasn't Flobo's either. We had other aspirations, and he went live the other day. So he's doing his thing, and he's trying to get back out there a little bit too. But we know how it is. We know how it is. This was not. I mean, seriously. If you watched my first episode of Dish and Days 8 years ago, I'm a very different James Lott Jr. It is the crazy. I looked at that video. I'm like, who is that? I remember that day, and I remember I was just like, I'm not fully here, blah blah. And then I saw my second appearance, a little more James Lott Jr. that came out a little bit, but I was still just kind of like, well. And I was telling Tony, I really wasn't. I thought we one and done. I thought that's it. I was gonna go about my business, and then AfterbuzzTV sucked me in, and that was it. I mean, I literally had no clue I'd be doing this for a living. None for a living. Just none. I had no idea. None. So this has been a very. I met Flobo at AfterBuzz, so I got a friendship out of it. I got many friendships out of it. But it's just really weird. I never in a million years just thought I'd be doing this. I always thought this was for. I remember I didn't even know what YouTube was really until about 8 years ago. Isn't that crazy? I was like, YouTube, what's that? It's that thing that people watch cat videos. I didn't even know what YouTube was. My generation wasn't really on it. We were like, oh, I was out there living my life. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life. That's what I was doing. Golden, golden, golden. That's what I was doing most of the time. I wasn't even like, I didn't know what YouTube was. I wish I got to YouTube early. I had been on MySpace. I got on MySpace a little late. But I didn't do any of those I didn't do AIM. I didn't do message boards. I didn't do television about pity or anything. I didn't do any stuff. I got into Reddit because my brother brought me on to Reddit about 6 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. And that place is crazy. I have an account, but I'm rarely ever on there. But there's a lot of things about online. I was just like, when I did Facebook, and Facebook was the one. And it's funny seeing what I posted 13, 14 years ago on Facebook. And it's me with lots of drinks in my hand. That's all I did for like 2 years, is drink, apparently. And now I post, I'm on it's funny, Facebook, I'm on it, but not really. Like, I post stuff, but I always forget to like look on there. So AfterbuzzTV, so Flobo and I have two different experiences, because he went through the traditional way and I went through the back door. Of course, I'm James Lott Jr., of course. So because I was dating someone who was best friends with the co-host Peter Ramos. My Miss Connie. Hello, Miss Connie. So I was coming on as a guest. I was a guest host, but I was like a guest. And they allowed if you come on once, you can do it. I guess once or twice you can do it on a show. And so then I came on, did it. I wasn't on Black Planet either. I wasn't on any of that stuff. I did it. Hi, Beauty Fresh. I don't know if I said hi to you, Beauty Fresh. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi. I wasn't on there. I did it. I thought it was done. So I just go to chat room on the weekends and watch them. I just thought it was done. So then when I came back, it used to be at a house. It's before Flobo's time. There used to be at a house. And we sit in the living room waiting to do our shows. And one of the guys, Stephen Lemieux, was a manager there. And we hit it off. We knocked some heads in the beginning a little bit. But I started getting along fine. And he would say, James, can you fill in for this show? And I go, okay. I was like, sure. And he asked me that like for 5. So to answer your question, yeah, he had shows that needed to fill in. So then I don't know the girl, I don't know drinking, I don't know that one. And I started filling in for shows like The Brink, and there was a show called Under the Dome. There was another show I filled in for, Lachey's Room. But I just would fill in for shows. And then I asked them about, is there a General Hospital show or a Y&R? And they said no. And so they said, go out and cast it. So either way, I'm still not really a part of AfterBuzz, but I'm popping up on shows, and the co-host liked me. Who's this James Lott Jr. guy? He's just like so funny, so this, he's so different. Oh my God. And then they picked a show for me to lead called Zoo. That was on CBS. Still, meanwhile, I'm not a part of AfterbuzzTV, like officially. And it was like for 6 months, I'm just there. I know, Flobo's here, Connie, he's here. In the chat, I think he's still in the chat room. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm doing stuff. And then the Edition Days, the guy that I was covering, Peter Ramos, quit. He had a falling out with Tony, he quit. They needed a co-host. So I said, but then at the same time, I did a test show for General Hospital. I found Frank, I found Lucretia and Ladine. And I came back to the test show, they've approved it. And so I was like, well, I have my own show. Why would I want to be a third wheel on Edition Days? I enjoyed doing it. I was just kind of like, I have to focus on this. I have my own show to produce. It was all new for me back then. So then he was like, okay, well, I'll do it because they needed somebody. And I loved Tony and Mark J. Freeman. The fan base was great. We were building something, and we became a dream team. And then it was like a few months before I started General Hospital show. On Happy Hour at 16. Okay, very good, Maria. I got it, Maria. Very good. Okay, I see it. And then they said, James, you gotta go through the process to become an actual real person here. And there was a big controversy about that. Tony and them were pissed. They're like, we've been here for like 7 months. Like, just, He's obviously good. You obviously like him. I became very popular with everybody. The fans love me apparently. And I don't think I've ever talked about this part actually, you guys. You guys are getting some grade A tea right now. I don't think I've ever talked about this. That's my tea. So Tony was like, "Fuck it, I'm done fucking doing it." I said, "I'm going to do it." I said, "I'm going to do it because I'm like, it's fine with me." So then we go to have like once a month they had recruitments, and they do this whole seminar thing, and then you would do whatever. So anyway, so at my recruitments, I went there, and half the folks that were there, potentials, knew who I was from the shows. You're that guy on audition days. You're that guy. You're James Lott Jr. They knew who I was, which is very interesting. It was like, oh, and I mean, I'm telling you, I just started like earlier that year. And then they were like, okay, so we go to this room. And I guess back then, Flobo, I don't know when you were there, if they showed a video. I guess they showed a video. When a video wouldn't work. Hi, MJ. So the video wouldn't work. So they go, and then they had other stuff, and then Kevin Undergaro and Maria Menounos, who were the owners, showed up with Sam Roberts, who is a major podcaster. If you don't know who he is, look him up, major podcaster. So they said, so Roxy Strider, she goes, James, you know how to, can you run part of this meeting while we take care of some stuff? So I literally ran my own meeting. That's just, it's so James Lott Jr. And so I'm telling him what's going on, where everything is, what we do here. I ran the meeting. And so then in the middle of it, they come in, I meet Kevin Undergaro and Sam Roberts. I got to ask Sam Roberts a question, which years later, I got to tell him about. Because I had a radio show at the time. So I had my own radio show on Adrenaline Radio. I was doing my own thing. And I asked Sam Roberts a radio question. And it was great. But it was so funny. I'm like, I met Kevin, blah, blah. Anyway, so I made the cut, obviously. So I kind of came into AfterBuzz. We back to Flobo has a whole different experience. Like he went through the whole natural experience, I think, that they would do every time. But I didn't. And that's so me. I mean, like James Lott Jr. go through a regular experience, of course not. That just that wouldn't work. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun there, and that's how I got there. And then sometimes they pick shows for you. There was a grid. I don't know if G's Fan still on here or whatever. There was a grid. You could apply for shows, and then they would pick you to be say yes or no. Not to toot my own horn, but to toot my own horn. I was so popular there, and I was very well liked that I was able to pick and choose what I wanted most of the time. And I created 5 shows for them over the years. So, I mean, I was somebody who, and also I was one of the few folks who was on every network they had. I had an award-winning show on Black Hollywood Live. I had a show on Popcorn Talk. I had a show on Book Circle Online, and I had shows on AfterbuzzTV. So I was one of the few hosts who was allowed to do all 4 networks of AfterbuzzTV. And I think when I left, I had done over 805 hours of television. And it was like over 1,000 some shows. So yes, there was at one point I was there 5 days a week at one point. I was doing 9 shows at one point. So I put in the time, I put in the energy. You AfterBuzzers know who I am. You remember me. I was out there all the time. I was a cheerleader for AfterBuzz. I worked very hard there. I worked on my craft. So everything that I teach you guys or talk to you guys about is completely the truth. I went through it myself. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Seriously, I know what I'm talking about. James, you know what? I know what I'm talking about. He does wrestling now. I don't know if Flo was on here. Sam Roberts do wrestling? Did I not know that? Because I got to meet him again years later and tell him thank you for his advice for me. He gave me some really good advice about radio. So, I mean, yeah. But anyway, I just spilled some tea for you guys I've never talked about before. And there's more tea. Me leaving Dave Edition Days, all that stuff. So I will definitely one day share it. Maybe on the Soap Zoom, I'll share that. I had some. Oh, there was some fights behind the scenes. Woo, some knockdown dragouts. But I'll tell you something. When Edition Days, and this is maybe a little shade to newer hosts and all the hosts that came afterwards. Me, Mark J. Freeman, and Tony Moore were the best trio. We were the most popular. We had magic, and all three of us are well. We feel it. We had magic, and when we reunited in March, the fans went crazy. It went crazy. We have something. I would say the next set is when Tammy Govea came and Michael Mattis. They had their own little kind of grouping too in Chelsea, I guess. But for me, I know the best time was the three of us. The fans really, because it was new. It was something new, and we were setting something, and we were doing something at AfterBuzz that was just not common. And again, it was like the wrestling people. We were fighting against the wrestling people at AfterBuzz. We were not fighting like physically fighting them, but it was just like they were always put on a pedestal, and we were treated like the redheaded stepchildren. Which I love redheads, and I'm a stepchild. And we're just like, no, we don't. I don't like it. I think it's just so rude, and it was just completely. They lifted them up all the time, but we were doing just as hard work as they were. 5 shows a week to discuss in 45 minutes. So yes. So Flobo, people were talking about you in here, but so Sam Roberts does wrestling now. I didn't know he did wrestling. I know he did wrestling. But he was very nice to me. Oh, it's not Sam wrestling. I did not know that. Okay. I know he's not. I know he's not Sam Roberts. No, Sam was great. Sam was always been nice to me, and I can't believe I know him. Hello Friday. Hello Friday. It's Friday, Flobo. It's Flobo Fridays. Hi, Black Love. Not seen you in a while on here. That's very nice. Very nice to see you. So the other day, yesterday, Black Love, if you had shown up, it was almost all black men on here. And I loved it. I thought it was just kind of fun for a minute. For a minute, it was like, oh, it's all black men. And I was like, oh, I love it. Not Sam. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, he's doing that now. Okay. I know he went to the wrestling space. He puts characters on show on his note. I did not know that. Flobo boys, I did not know that. Well, they're friends. Like I said, I met Kevin and Sam at the same time. So that's funny. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I'm learning something new myself, you guys. And yes, Maria Menounos has a new film with my friend Brett Bailey, a Christmas film. And Brett and I have known each other like 8 years. And him and Maria are starting a movie together. Yes, and my girl Amanda Klutz has a movie coming out too called Fit for Christmas. But I'm the Christmas movie to you guys. Second Chance for Christmas. You get on Amazon Prime. Me and Vivica Fox and all of them, we're all on there. So you'll see me, James Lott Jr. So if you want to see James Lott Jr. be a bad host, besides what I do every day, being a bad host, check that out. Second Chance for Christmas. It's a fun kind of Ebenezer Scrooge story with a twist. So I learned some tea this morning. I did not realize. Flobo, I didn't know that was happening. Okay. I did not know that was happening. So I'm gonna just like I'm just gonna get this for Maria. So Maria, you're in for the happy hour. The happy hour is getting some good stuff. I love it. We're getting people. And Susan's not on here yet, is she? No, she's not on here. Okay. I got a message for Susan, but she's not on here. I got Maria. So I'm putting you in the book. You are paid. Very good. So you are in. Well, look for it. Seriously, Second Chance for Christmas. My friend Mark Christopher Lawrence, Mark McGrath, Vivica Fox, Brittany Underwood from Life to Live, myself, my girl Kelly V. Dolan. But seriously, you'll hear my voice first. Flobo, did you ever see it? I don't know if you ever saw it, Flobo. Did you ever see it? It will. Oh, do I have it? No, where do I have it? I'll show you the cover. I had it sit down for a while. Here it is. Second Chance for Christmas. That's the movie. Like this Vivica, Mike Mr. Lawrence. I'm not on the covers or anything, but I'm in this movie. Second Chance for Christmas. But it's on Amazon. I believe it's on Amazon Prime. You can watch it, but you'll hear me first. It's funny because I know how to go. You record, you shoot stuff. You know what's going to happen, but you hear me first, and then you see me. You watch it. Well, I have a DVD Flobo. You can watch it. I mean, it's a basic, past, present, future story. And Vivica Fox is one of the. I think she's Ghost of Future or something. But I'm part of it. I was trying to figure out Flobo. I might need your help, Flobo. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. How do I do that? I have no idea. I know how to download from Vimeo and like YouTube, but I don't know how to download from Amazon Prime, and I don't know how to do that. So I would love to show the clip to everybody. But I'm a lost old man. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about Birth and No Clips. So yeah, it's fun. But it's a fun movie. But I always support the movie. My friend Gerald Webb did it, and his deinstitutionalized films. He writes stuff for me. He wrote that for me. It was like, James, you're doing it. I filmed that on Mother's Day, actually, in Canoga Park, which is nowhere near where I live. But he's like, James, I wrote a role for you. You're doing it. Sean Kanan was the same thing with Studio City. I got a role for you. You're doing it. Sure. And now I'm waiting for my Bold and Beautiful appearance. I'm waiting for you guys. They have my measurement. They have all my stuff. Wait for them to say, James, come on down to Television City and film your scenes. And it's funny, all the actors want to work with me because I know all the actors. They want to work with me. So like, oh, it's with me. So we'll see. But yeah, you can check me out at Studio City, season 2, episode 2 on Amazon Prime also. I'm the second half of the episode, literally, the whole second half of the episode. And it's me being a real mean host. I'm getting typecast as a mean host. I'm the nicest person on earth. Well, maybe not on earth. I'm a nice person. At least in the LA area. Look at that way. I mean, I can't say the earth, but at least the LA area, I'm a nice person. So yeah, so it's got great. So I play mean hosts. I don't know what that's all about. So I love that. What am I gonna tell you guys? The Mandalorian comes out on March 1st, so I'll be doing that show like my others. We're gonna do one more Andor show next week just to stretch it out a little longer. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll have that going. So I don't have no Star Wars content for a while. The soap block is back this weekend. I think I have the stamina to do it. I am not caught up on everything, but I'm caught up on Y&R and Bold. I'm not caught up on. I didn't watch yesterday's GH yet. The second film, it's actually a TV show, Black Love. It is Studio City. It's a series, 2 seasons. I am season 2, episode 2 on Amazon Prime. So one's a film, one's a TV show. That's with Sean Kanan and Carolyn Hennessy and Tristan Rogers and Lily Melgar. It's all your soap stars are on there, and James Lott Jr. I got a lot of praise for it. I was actually going to submit myself for an Emmy, and they cut the category. I could have been nominated for an Emmy. Fuck. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God. Even if I didn't win, I was like, I'll always be Emmy nominated James Lott Jr., but didn't happen, I guess. Well, I got 2 awards. No, I am towards the end. I'm towards the second half of the movie. Because I believe I'm part of the future. I'm the host of a show called Dance or Bust. And I believe I just try it's like I'm part of the future. I just showed her a future. This McCafe coffee is pretty good, actually. They don't have any like Christmas cups or nothing. I was gonna pour it in a Starbucks Christmas cup because I like that. Would you call me Flobo? No, just kidding. I had to. He set it up for me. I had to. What was I saying? No, I am not in SAG, actually. SAG-AFTRA. I'm not. 'Cause I don't want to be an actor. You know that story, Flobo, already. I don't want to be an actor. I'm also in Waiting for the Bus. It's a movie that's out right now. My friend Denab did. It's called Waiting for the Bus. I forgot where you can find it. I think Vimeo or something. And so I'm in that movie too. Again, I wrote a role for you, James, but I don't play. I play a bus. I play I play I think on a bus. So I'm not a bad host in that one. But I don't want to be an actor. I'm just here to like to produce. Hi, Rebecca. I see you pop up on my stuff. Hello online. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing okay. You saw one of my experience. It's one of you. I watched Bold Live yesterday with Matt Atkinson, my buddy. Very interesting. Very interessante. Interessante. So, but I'm saving all my soap talk for this weekend. Not doing any soap talk today. It's all for this weekend. Because we haven't been on for a while. You guys are gonna need full attention. My hair is acting up. So while you're here, of course, sign up for the events that I have coming up. I'll post the other ones probably later this weekend or next week. I'll probably start posting them, or even today. And as always, you can always sign up for any events. And there are 4 ways you can give me stuff. And that is, hi Albert. There is, I take Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, and everything. No, there's no Christmas. They gave you no Christmas presents at AfterbuzzTV. And a Christmas party. I don't think I saw you flow at the last Christmas party. I was there, but I don't know you were there. I didn't see you. I don't think. But we have ways you can do this. Of course, you can also give by just giving to JLJ Media. The super chats are on here, CashAPP, anything. Some folks don't like doing that. Some people like doing CashAPP and stuff. So I have that up. I have that pinned to the top. So anything you want to give, I couldn't work, so I didn't make any money while I wasn't working. So if you want to give anything to JLJ Media, please feel free. It's always there. I do have a link tree on my bio and Twitter and on Instagram. Somebody asked me the other day if I have Amazon, which I do. And that's the one I didn't go to. 2019. You went to 2019 one? 2019. I don't think I saw you. We went to both? Well, we weren't really friends then. I don't think yet. We weren't really friends. Because it was that one was crowded. I was there. But I don't think we were friends. 18 I didn't go because I had Bell's palsy. But 19 I was there. I was there. Hi, Natasha. Anyway, so sign up for events, give to JLJ Media, help a brother out. We're working it out. Sarah gave me spicy ketchup from Whataburger, so I'm always grateful to her. Grateful for her. I don't say what sounds Sarah. There's a lot of things you probably more like I do. A lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff, right? Some fun stuff on there, isn't there? But my spicy ketchup is my baby. Sarah gets best present. I love it. Well, one of the best presents of the year. I love that. But yes, I do have all that. Everybody follow Albert Bostic. Albert Bostic has his own. He puts out shows too. He has chat rooms, talks to people in chat. I'm doing better, Latasha. I am. It's getting better. I'm getting better and better. My soup was okay. So my niece doesn't like El Pollo Loco is not my favorite of anything, but they have a good chicken tortilla soup. And it's full of vegetables. I didn't put the cheese in it, obviously. But I put tortilla stuff in it, vegetables, and they're real chicken, the chicken that they use. And it's really healthy. It's really healthy. And it tastes so good. And it clears everything out. I put a little bit of salsa in it or whatever, just to kind of, clear the sinuses. I felt better after I ate it. Hi, Jen Turk. Thank you. I know I'm doing. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's just a slow road, but I'm getting there. Thank you. But the soup it's not spicy. They don't make it spicy. No. That's why I said I add some stuff in it to make it a little spicier, just because I want that for my nose, and my throat. But it was really good, and I haven't had it in a long time. I got the large. It's like $8.99, so maybe a little expensive for some people's taste, but to me, it's a full meal. Like I can't even finish it in one sitting. I finished it in 2 sittings. I had it for lunch, and I had it for lunch and part of my dinner. So for $9, 2 meals out of it, totally full. And I had to give you tortillas and stuff. I didn't use tortillas. I had some croissant. I used that instead, and it was good. But El Pollo Loco has some good stuff. They do. I don't eat it. I don't eat it very often. I like it. I don't eat it around, but it was Andrea, was really good. It was really good. I'm glad I got it. Because I've been eating chicken noodle soup, which I love, chicken with star soup, which I love. But I'm just like, I just wanted something different. I needed something with more heft in it because I was hungry. I wanted more than just noodles. But when I'm sick, I usually don't want anything else but chicken noodle soup. It's like it's the best. Oh my God. Or tomato soup too sometimes. I had some tomato basil soup that I had not too long ago too. But then I always want grilled cheese sandwich. I'm not doing cheese right now. Like, no, I want ice cream so bad. No ice cream. Not doing it right now. I can't do it right now. Until I get this gone, I can't do dairy at the moment. Like, fuck. I miss dairy. I have some lactose-free stuff, which I guess I could use. But I don't think actually cheese. Chicken and stars. I'm like a little kid. I love chicken and stars. That's my favorite. I'm gonna last me all the time. Yeah, I'm a 12-year-old kid. So you got some of those stars. I've been a fan since I was a child. I love chicken and stars. That's my favorite. I have some ramen. Albert actually bought some ramen the other day. I'm gonna show it to you because Albert, if you're still on here, I'm gonna show it to you. I don't buy ramen. I bought some the other day. It's from Big Lots, and it is teriyaki beef flavored ramen. I just said, it was $1.50. As you can see, $1.59. Now I was like, I'm gonna have this in my house just in case. And I'm like, I haven't made it yet. No added MSG. But I like beef flavor. And I was like, I haven't had ramen in a long time. So I was thinking of you, Albert. You got your ramen. I bought some. I just haven't eaten it yet. I just haven't eaten it yet. So yes, hit that like button, kids, if you can. That'd be wondrous and wonderful. Oh yeah, no, I like some non-dairy. I can't say cream, non-dairy desserts. There's some brands. There's one called I think it's called So. And it's made out of soy, I think. I like that. Oh, I know there is. That's why I just have it just in case. That's why I have it just in case one of these days. But I haven't eaten it. Have a good day, Coach. Well, I'm sure there is. Well, I'm sure. And it's your sodium, 10 milligrams. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I was drinking lots of water if I have this. But I just have it. I haven't opened it. I have it. I haven't done it yet. Yes. I don't watch everything. I mean, there's sometimes, I'll tell you right now, I am not the perfect eater. I'm not book wild either. But I feel like having something, I have it. If I drop dead, I drop dead. I don't care. I'm having it. If I want to have it, I'm going to have it. That's how I look at things. But because after a while, I did the whole thing of watching every single thing, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, no, you gotta live. I remember my grandmother. They said at 75, told her you can't have any brandy anymore. She would have like a little piece. She had like a little sliver of brandy. I mean, like literally a little sliver of brandy, like that big, every night, and she would sip it. She wasn't even like downing it or anything. And they told her she couldn't have it. She was like, "Fuck you." Homegirl lived to her 80s and was just fine. And she was like, and I was like, or my stepdad was 86. He has diabetes like that. But there's certain things he wants every once in a while, she give it to him. They live long enough. Let them have it. Yeah. That's how I look at it. So I live life. I gotta live life. And there's certain things I did give up for a while, but I was like, nah, I don't give up anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna live dangerously and leave a legacy behind, I guess. That's how I look at it. But I was like, nah. I do know what it's like to live in chronic pain and also to have a year where I couldn't do anything. That was horrible. So I guess maybe that's what's re-energized my career, re-energized everything I do, how I do things in warp speed. So I'm just like, yeah, I gotta live my life fully, live my life fully. So I had a whole year. I didn't know what was gonna happen with me. I couldn't do nothing, and my face was paralyzed, and I was not happy, not happy at all. I wanted to end my life. I'm like, nope. Now I'm living life to the fullest. Living life to the fullest, kids. That's what I'm doing. It's not saying do what I do. That's saying follow everything I say. I'm not saying that at all. It's very individual, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I know I'm fat, I'm big, and all that stuff. I'm not even trying. I mean, I'm not even working hard to lose weight. I mean, I'm trying here and there, but I'm not even. My blood pressure isn't normal. It's high, but I'm working on it too. I'm taking medication, but so far I'm here. I'm alive. So I'm like, that's how I get ads. I mean, it's. I had a horrible doctor for the last couple of years. I'm still trying to find a good doctor. I have some doctor friends that I go to for stuff. But that's another story also. But everybody, everybody do what's right for yourselves. Don't follow. Always don't follow what I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Don't follow. I'm like, this is a disclaimer. Don't follow. I don't say James. I'm telling you, told you to do it. Not at all. And I got a question actually in there, and that was your favorite Christmas movie. I don't really have one. But there, like the Christmas Vacation's fun, Christmas Story's fun. There's some fun ones. I just watched one that was actually interesting on Netflix that stars Kelsey Grammer and Elizabeth Hurley. I forgot the name of it, but it's British and it was actually cute. Oh, it was called Four Christmases. No, it's called Father Christmas is Back. That's what it's called. Father Christmas is Back. I saw it on Netflix. It was cute. I watched Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie. Whatever. Yes, my heart's still beating. That's all we have to write. That's all you have to write. I guess, Angie, my heart's still beating. No, here's the thing. So, I have secondary hypertension. So I had high blood pressure when I was skinny. So it's not just the weight. I had high blood pressure because it runs in my family. Heart issues run in my family. My daughter has it. Oh, bye, MJ. My daughter has heart issues. My brother, we all have them. So we do watch. Like I said, I'm not book. I eat actually pretty good for the most part. I don't eat crazy. But I'm not as fanatical as I was before about stuff. I just said fuck it, I don't want to. So, there are things I don't do anymore, things I do. Things I do. I drink a lot less than I used to. That's one thing I'll tell you that. I did change that a little bit. And I don't eat as much fried stuff as much. I don't eat a lot of meat as I used to. I'm a big pescatarian mostly. I love vegetables and fruits. I love that kind of stuff. All my juices are either sugar-free or diet or whatever. I do all that. I don't drink soda. There are things there's certain things I don't do just because I just don't care for the taste. I'm actually not really a huge fast food person, which is really funny. We're on here, we talk about stuff on here, but a lot of times McDonald's may be my weakness. McDonald's breakfast is my weakness. But I don't really do a lot of fast food. I mean, I do occasionally Popeyes or whatever, but like I just don't. I like food. That's my problem. I like real cooked food. And luckily, I live in Los Angeles, where there's a million places I can go that are not fast food. I'm very fortunate. Very fortunate that there's a lot of places I can go in this town that are good. That are good. So yes, so that's what's going on there. Okay, what time is it? 11:20. I still have some more work to do today. I'm trying to play catch up from being gone for like 10 days and having no energy. So I want to thank you guys for coming on and sitting with me for the last hour and sitting with me. Thank you. I make them on later. Who knows? We'll see how the day goes. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to watch the soaps today so I can be all caught up. Cougar, as I'm about to leave, I'm about to leave. Yes, it's Honey Lamb. Oh my God, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave, and you're coming on. I'd like to say hello to you. Day 10 of COVID, coming out of COVID. I'm coming out of COVID. Yes, coming out of COVID. My friend Cougar is in the chat room. I've known him 20-something years at this point. Over 20-something years. We go back to the 90s, you guys. The 90s. He knew me when. Back when I was a baby Honey Lamb, baby James Lott Jr. Yes. Okay. Yes. So we'll do the soap block. Yeah, Andrew, I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm gonna send the link out later today for the events. I love you guys. I love you, Cougar. I will talk to you. Everybody, I love you guys. And I'll see you.